Whether you're full-time or you just take extended trips quite often, having a washer and dryer inside your travel trailer is ultra convenient. We found some awesome travel trailer models with washer and dryer prep, so stick around, you're going to want to check these out. Hey everybody, Mike from RVBlogger here in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera. And if you've seen us before on YouTube, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing us, welcome aboard. Susan and I make tons of videos all about RVing, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified every single week when we put out a brand new video. And we also invite you to check out our website at RVblogger.com, where we have hundreds of helpful articles all about RVing there as well. But without any further ado, let's get started with our reviews of travel trailers with washer and dryer prep. This travel trailer is the Grand Design Reflection model number 296 RDTS. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 7,808 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 2,187 pounds, for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 9,995 pounds. It measures in at 33 feet 10 inches long, and it can sleep up to 5 people. When you first walk into this travel trailer, you've got your dinette on the left-hand side. That wraps on around into your living and kitchen area. On my left and your right is where the bathroom is located, and behind me here is the private owner's bedroom. Now, when I first walk into this travel trailer, my initial impression is kind of like, wow, this is a huge space back here. Plenty of room, nice and comfortable. The very luxurious couch and huge refrigerator are in one big slide out, so that actually helps to create a lot of floor space in this room. Now, just to the left of me and in the very back of this travel trailer is where a really nice big U-shaped dinette is located. And I would say when sitting here, you could comfortably get 4 people to sit at this table, 1 on each end and then 2 in the middle here. Should be no problem. You'll also notice up above we've got 4 really large cabinets up there for plenty of storage space. I love the fact that there's a giant window in the back, and then you've got a window on each side of the dinette, so you can open up your windows, get some fresh air, or at least just get a lot of light into the trailer area. Now, underneath the dinette booth on each side, there is a storage door here, so you can access storage from both sides of the dinette booth. And then this table will drop down. You can rearrange your cushions and convert this into another bed. And if you do that, you get a really big bed back here because, gosh, the width of this trailer is just under 8 feet on the inside. And then the width of it is about almost 42 inches. So an adult could very comfortably sleep here. And then if you got 2 kids in here, you know, they would probably be able to fit as well. One other really nice feature with this dinette is that it does have an outlet, which is located underneath of the dinette seating. We use our dinette all the time as our workstation. A lot of folks do. They'll pop their computer on here, look up activities in the area where they're camping or whatever they need to do. But it's nice to be able to plug in right at the dinette. Now, the kitchen area in here just feels really nice and expansive. You have tons of countertop space, which is a really great feature. Starting up top though, you've got a little cabinet up top with some key storage, which is hidden behind this door. And then you've got a really nice sized TV, and this is great because you can see it very easily from the couch, which is straight across from it, or you can pull the TV out and swivel it around and also see it from the dinette. Now, down below that, we have all this countertop space here and a full bank of 6 drawers that pull out. These are really nice quality drawers. You know, they've got actually some support underneath of 3 sides of the drawer, actually 4 sides, and so the bottom drawer is much less likely to pop out, especially when you're driving down the road and you've got, you know, kitchen utensils and things like that that will bang in there and cause your drawer bottoms to fail. These are done very well, so you won't have that happen. Now, as we move on down, we've got some storage up here above the microwave, a lot of space, and then this is a huge microwave oven. This is really a residential sized microwave oven. It's one of the bigger ones that we've seen in all the trailers that we've reviewed. Next to that, you have another storage cabinet here, And then finally, you've got, these black glass inlaid cabinet doors with a lot of storage in there too. And they actually have a built-in shelf here for you, and it goes all the way back into the blind corner, but you can still use all of that space for storage. Now down below that, the kitchen countertop here has a really good size single bowl sink. And then of course, it's got a gooseneck faucet over top. Now this is winterized, and so the sprayer will also pull off of here, but they have these little baggies on here to keep the antifreeze from dripping out and making a mess in this camper. But it's a great size sink that's in here. And if you need more countertop space on this side, it even has an extend-a-top over here. One of the nice features about this extend-a-top is that it doesn't block a hallway or a doorway. So often we see them where it's nice to have it, but it actually blocks you from maybe getting in and out of your entry door. This one's in a perfect spot, so you can, not block things off when you use it. Now there's also a couple of receptacles over top of the countertop area, which is great because, this area here, you might set up your coffee pot, toaster, you can plug everything in. It just works really, really well. Now we've also got a 3-burner stove here. The knobs all light up nice and neat. Now I do want to show you guys something real quick. We get a lot of questions about, hey, this is a 3-burner stove and there's an oven down below, but there's 5 knobs. So, one for each burner, one for the oven. What's the 5th knob for? Well, when you turn this, it creates a spark for the burners either on top of the cooktop or in the oven. So that's why they come with 5 knobs. Now, as we wrap on around, we also have storage underneath of the kitchen sink. Not a lot of it, it's not very deep, but you can certainly use the space. And then there's a little spot here that could be used as like a spice rack or something like that. So just across from the kitchen sink and the oven and stove is where the refrigerator is located. Just to the right of the refrigerator, though, there's a nice big pantry cabinet here with a couple of shelves built in for all your dry storage needs. And then you have this really great size refrigerator in here. This has a separate freezer and refrigerator side. And this is a 12-volt fridge, so it'll run on either battery or shore power, but it's a great sized refrigerator for this unit. So here I am sitting on this nice comfy couch. 3 people could sit here very, very easily. And all 3 positions in the couch do have a recline function, so you can sit back and relax. And these chairs actually recline back really, really far, which is a nice feature. You can relax here, watch the football game on Sunday, whatever you're going to do. But it's a nice feature to have these recline as far as they do. And they're very, very comfortable. I wish we had these in our RV, actually. These are way more comfortable than ours, honey. We got to buy a new set of recliners. Okay. Now, there's also a cup holder on each end, and the cup holders on the ends do light up, but there's also a massage function and a heat function built into the 2 ends of this recliner. Now in the middle here, you can flip down the middle cushion, and there's a couple more cup holders here. They're not very deep. I wish they were a little deeper, but at least if you had a drink, they would be safe from falling over. And then you have all this additional space up top here. But all in all, very comfy and very good reclining ability. So here I am in the owner's bedroom, just down the hallway from the kitchen area. And we have a good sized bed in here. Now I think this is 80 inches long. Let's see. Yep, it is 80 inches long. And it is 60 inches wide. So it is considered a residential size queen bed in here. So that's a great feature to have. Now you'll notice there's a lot of cabinetry built all around the bed. It looks really nice in here. It looks nice and luxurious. It even has a little headboard that's built in. You'll notice just above the headboard, you've got this open shelf, and then there's a light on each side which you can click on and off right at the light source so that you can use it as a reading light as well. And then there's a couple of USB ports. One is a USB, the other is a USB-C port. So if you've got a couple of phones, you can put them up top on the shelf and charge those overnight. Now on each side of the bed, you've got really 2 nightstands. You've got one big area up top and then a carpeted area next to that. And of course, there is a receptacle on each side of the bed. So if you need to plug in and charge things there or run a CPAP machine, you can easily do that in this bedroom setup. Now, underneath each of the end tables, there's also a little bit of storage space there for you. And then finally, we go up top and we've got this really large, all four of these large cabinet doors. Plenty of storage up top so you can put all your clothes away. And one final feature as far as storage goes, under the bed here, you can lift this up and find even more storage space under there. Now, also on this side of the bedroom, you've got a nice little top here with 3 big drawers that pull out underneath so you can store away more items here. You do have a window up here, which is a nice feature, and there's another window on the other side of the bedroom. I always like to have at least 2 windows in a bedroom. You can open them up, get a nice fresh breeze in here, fresh air. It's always a good thing. Now, we also have a mirrored wardrobe cabinet here, and when you open this up, you've got a hanger up top. It does come with a shelf in the middle, but you can remove the shelf if you'd like, and then you can use this as a wardrobe closet to hang your garments, or leave the shelf in place and just use it that way. And there's a full bank of drawers below here as well for additional storage. Now, there's so much storage in this bedroom, it's just ridiculous. I'm actually on the other side of the bedroom. Susan and I kind of switch spots. And we have a really nice big wardrobe closet here as well. Now, this closet also doubles as a place to put your washer and dryer. Now, in this cabinet, I don't think you can get a stackable unit in here, but you can definitely get a combo unit. You've got your hot and cold and your drain lines all pre-wired in here, electrical receptacles and everything. But if you don't want to put a washer dryer in here, there's a bar up top. You can hang all your garments, and then there's even more room for storage underneath. Now, Susan and I have a washer and dryer in our new Class A RV. We absolutely love it, but we're on the road a lot, and a washer and dryer for us is a great convenience. And I'm sure it would be for you too. If you're taking trips that are longer than a week, then a washer and dryer is just really a great convenient feature to have on board. Now, down below this closet, there are also a couple more fully extendable, really large drawers. And then just behind me here is where your TV location would be in here. So you could mount your TV bracket on the wall here. You've got your cable and satellite and electrical rough-in above, so you can plug in your TV and you just put it on a little swivel arm and you can pull it right on out and be able to watch TV from bed very easily in the evening. Now, here I am standing in the shower in the bathroom. And the bathroom, like I mentioned earlier, is located between the kitchen and main living area and the owner's private bedroom. And it's a great setup. This is a really good size shower. You can stand in here and it feels very, very comfortable indeed. It's got this really nice shower door, which is like a triple glass door that comes out. Just a very nice feature. I love having a glass door rather than a shower curtain, as all of you know. Another nice feature in here is there are 3 shelves in the back corner of the shower for your soaps and shampoo. And they even have this little hanging, I guess, mesh bag. You could put, you know, more bath items in here if needed. And then finally, there's even a little clothesline in this shower that just connects up here, and that way you can hang your towels or sometimes your wet bathing suit, hang it right here in the shower, and it can drip into the shower pan. So this is a really convenient feature as well. The shower head is nice and big, so you'll get a nice big spray coming out of that. It's nice and high. So for you taller folks, this is a really, really good setup because the shower head is so high up in the bathroom. Now, speaking of that, let's go ahead and get a measurement. So as you guys know, I'm 5'11". But I'm standing in the shower and up into the skylight. I mean, there's just a ton of space. We have a full 7 feet of space in here. So for you taller folks, this is a really great camper. And the normal ceiling height throughout the entire camper is also, it's actually taller. It's 7 feet 1 inch. So between the residential size queen bed plus the great ceiling height, both throughout the camper and in the shower, man, what a great trailer for all of you taller folks out there. Also, you'll note just outside of the shower, we've got a storage cabinet with mirrors on it above the commode area. Plenty of storage in there with a towel bar just below. And then on the other side of the bathroom, We have a medicine cabinet, which is really huge. You could actually store extra bottles of shampoo. You know, taller bottles would fit in here very, very easily. Got a little bit of open storage below that. Nice size vanity sink, really good size. Plus there's still additional countertop space with an electrical outlet above, so you can plug in your hair dryer, shaver, whatever. And then there's additional storage below the sink, and then 3 additional drawers for storage too. So here I am sitting on the toilet in this bathroom, and it's angled so it's kind of like catty corner. So when you're sitting on the toilet and this door is closed, yeah, I can just squeak by with the elbow test here, and on the other side, I'm in good shape. In the very front of this travel trailer and under the owner's bed, there is a full pass-through storage area here. This travel trailer is the Dutchmen Kodiak, model number 3371 FLSL. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 7,564 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 2,116 pounds, for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 9,680 pounds. It measures in at 37 feet 3 inches long, and it can sleep up to 6 people. When you first walk into this travel trailer, on the left-hand side is where the owner's bedroom is located. Straight ahead is where the bathroom is located, and as you wrap on around, you enter into the kitchen and the living room area. So when I first walk into this camper, I am really impressed with the color scheme that's in here. I love the countertops. I like the color of the cabinets and the floor. It just has a really nice, luxurious feel to it. And other little touches like the light fixtures and the sink faucet, you know, really make it feel nice and luxurious in here. And I feel like I could live in here all year round, to be honest. And since this is a 4-season trailer, I could do that if I wanted to. Now, the first thing you'll notice in the kitchen area is, of course, the island. And anytime you get an island in a travel trailer, it just really makes it stand out, because it kind of feels like you're living in a fifth wheel when you get an island in a travel trailer. So that, combined with the opposing slides back here where the whole kitchen area pops out, and also the dinette and sofa area also slide out, really makes it nice and big and roomy in here, and that's what allows for the island to fit in this space. Now, the island here is a very good size. It's got a beautiful solid surface countertop with a nice big single bowl farmhouse style sink. It's also got a beautiful faucet, and this is also a sprayer when it releases from its catch. Now, on this side of the island, there is a cabinet down below the sink that gives you plenty of storage space. There's also a cutting board down there that you could use. And then over here, of course, you have a bank of 4 drawers for all of your kitchen utensils. I also want to point out that there are receptacles on each side of the island. So if you've got a blender or, I don't know, an air fryer or anything like that you want to set here, plug in, you can easily do that. Now, behind me here is where the main part of the kitchen is. And if we start over here, we've got our microwave oven, which is a decent size for a travel trailer. And then, of course, as we head on down below that, we have lots of countertop space here. We have a tower of power in the corner over here, a couple receptacles and USBs, a nice sized drawer, and then more cabinet space down below that with lots of space underneath. And just next to that, we've got more storage up top. Then we have our fan and light hood, and then a 3-burner propane stove. And then this even comes with a real oven in here. So if you'd like to do any baking while you're out camping, you can certainly do that. And then below that, a nice big drawer, nice and deep, for pots and pan storage. Now, just past the cooktop and oven is where the refrigerator and freezer is located. It's a decent size in here. It's got a nice separate full-size freezer as well as refrigerator. This is a 12-volt style refrigerator, which is pretty much all we're seeing these days in the new campers that are coming out. They're all seeming to be getting away from the old styles of refrigerators that ran on propane and were the absorption style refrigerators, and they're converting over to the 12-volt fridges, which means they run on battery or they run on shore power, but not on propane. And that's a good thing, right? You can keep these running while you're driving down the road, where if you have a propane fridge, you might want to turn that off while you're driving down the road. So this is a great setup for, you know, modern day camping. The other advantage is the refrigerator and freezer space is much larger in a 12-volt refrigerator because you don't have those silver fins that are blocking up some of the space to create the coldness inside the fridge. So all in all, it's a great deal, and I'm sure happy to see these being installed in today's campers all the time. Now, so far in this kitchen, we really haven't seen much storage space. There's a little bit under the kitchen sink, you've a little bit under the counter over here, and a couple of drawers that you have. So this part of the kitchen, which is kind of like a nice built-in hutch area, has a lot of storage space. Up top here, you'll notice a super large, wide open cabinet, and then an awesome sized countertop here, and then below that, even more storage space. So there's a ton of storage space in the kitchen, but a lot of it is over in this area. Now the countertop here I really like because this is a perfect place to set up your toaster oven, your coffee maker, maybe your air fryer, whatever you have on board, and you've got a lot of countertop space for that. And then of course you've got a tower of power over here in the corner, which includes 2 receptacles and 2 USB ports as well. So here we are at the dinette area. And you know, the dinettes that come with the 4 individual seats, I think just look a little nicer. They certainly look more residential, make you feel like you're more at home. I love the light fixture over top. It's a very nice modern design. And then of course you have really large windows over top of the dinette and also in the side of the slide out as well. So you have plenty of ventilation and light coming into your kitchen area. Now we don't have that here because we're at an RV show, and this is actually parked next to a giant cement wall. So we have a beautiful view of concrete out there. Now, just past the dinette area is where we enter into kind of the living room of this trailer. I'm sitting in movie theater style seating, which has a manual recline that you can pull, and you can sit here and relax and chill out, watch TV, enjoy your fireplace, and just take it easy in the evening. This would be my favorite spot, as I'm sure Susan would tell you. Now, there's also a couple of cup holders built in here, and this little guy flips up, and that way you can keep your remotes in there so you don't lose them. So here I am at the second couch in the living room. Well, I guess the first was theater seating. Now I'm sitting on the couch. Now this couch is also a trifold bed, which will fold out into the living room. 2 people could sleep on this bed, but I think it would be kind of tight. You know, it seems to me that these end tables are awfully big, and maybe they could have put a little wider couch in here, but there's probably something under the end tables that's preventing that from happening, I would imagine. But nonetheless, this will turn into a bed, and you can sleep a couple of people here very, very easily. Maybe the kids could sleep out here and they would be pretty comfortable, and they'd have the TV and all that to watch. So that would work out really well. Look, end tables are huge. So I don't know, you could put a lamp here, you could keep your computer here, certainly relax and enjoy things. You've got receptacles down below on both sides, and on the one side you also have USB ports so you can charge up your phone, your Kindle, your tablet, whatever you might have. Also above me, you'll notice there are also more cabinets for storage. And then finally we have the entertainment center, which includes an area for a really good sized TV in here. Then you have a little bit of open storage below that with a removable speaker that you can take outside with you and enjoy music. And then of course you've got a nice little fireplace down below. And we make use of our fireplace in our RV all the time, and we're seeing more and more campers with fireplaces in them, and for good reason. They're very nice to enjoy. They can either heat or not heat up your camper, however you want to use them. So you can enjoy the ambiance, or you can use them for the heat as well. Now, this particular setup has some kind of cool hidden storage back here. And this whole thing kind of opens right up, and then you have a few more shelves for storage here. So here we are in the very back of this trailer, and we are in the owner's bedroom. And I really like the owner's bedroom setup here. Number one, it's got windows on a few different walls, right? We've got one behind me here, we've got one there, a couple on each side of the bed here. So I love fresh air, especially in the spring and the fall. So you can open up your windows in here, get a nice cross breeze, which is super nice. Now this bed in here looks to be pretty big. I mean, this thing is 80 inches long, and it's also 70 inches wide. So you have a king size bed in here, and it's a residential size king bed. So that's fantastic. Now you'll also notice on each side of the bed, you do have a little bit of a shelf here, so you can put your phone there. That's probably about it. I don't see any receptacles in here that you'd be able to charge your phone, so that's a little bit of a downfall here, but at least you have a little place for a drink of water and your cell phone. Over top, you'll notice that you've got these 3 other cabinets for some additional storage overhead, and these lights all turn on and off individually, so if you're reading at night, you can turn them on or off as needed. And then finally, underneath of this bed, if we lift up the mattress, you can see there's a ton of storage underneath. So another great feature in this bedroom is that it comes with a fireplace. And I just think if you're going to be out camping and vacationing, hey man, why not live it up and have a fireplace in your bedroom too? I love this feature. I just think it would be so nice and cozy to lay in bed, maybe watch TV as you fall asleep, have your fireplace on, and if it's a chilly morning, you can turn on the fireplace and enjoy the heat that comes out also. So very nice feature here. On each side of the fireplace, there's a drawer that pulls out. There's also cabinet space below the drawer. And then it's got this nice big countertop here. And on each side, there are receptacles. And on this side, there's also USB ports. Now, all of your TV hookups are located over here. And I'm not really sure if that means like this is where you would mount your TV. I'm not positive about that. I would figure out a way to put a TV here and then maybe stow it away while I'm traveling, because it just makes a lot more sense to have a big TV here. Now, just to my right is where a big wardrobe closet is located. There's a bar up top so you can hang things in here, and then there's additional storage down below that. There's also open storage below the fireplace so you can kick your shoes off and store them under there. And last but not least, we have this cabinet, which is also a wardrobe cabinet. So you could hang things in here, you could store things in here, but what I love most about it is that it comes with the washer and dryer prep. So you could put a combo unit in here and have a washer and dryer on board your RV. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this shooting, you could live in here year round, especially if you have a washer and dryer. Now, just below this cabinet, there's just one more drawer down here, and you can have even more storage there. So here we are in the bathroom, and of course I'm standing in the shower as usual. Now you guys all know I'm 5'11", and if we measure the ceiling height inside the skylight, we've got 6 feet 6 inches in here. So, you know, that'll work for most people. The regular ceiling height throughout the entire RV comes in at about 6 feet 8 inches. So a good amount of ceiling height throughout the RV. I think for taller folks, this may be a good RV for you, especially since it's got the king size bed as well. Now the shower doors in here are very nice. It's sort of a triple glass door that just slides across. And then you have a nice shower handle and shower sprayer and handles. So pretty nice shower setup. Plenty of room inside of here as well. Just outside the shower, we have our medicine cabinet here, and it's backlit on the sides and it has a light over top. I think this would be pretty good for ladies that want to put on their makeup. What do you think, hon?
Okay.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Just okay? All right. Should get back to me on that. And then, of course, in the medicine cabinet, you've got a few shelves in here that are built in, but there's plenty of space in there. Now, your countertop area is a decent size. You know, you can put things all around. You've got a good little sink here. There is a receptacle right next to the countertop, so you can plug in a hairdryer or what have you. And then, of course, a little bit of storage underneath and around the sink pipes. And then finally, here I am on the commode. And I'm not going to quite pass the elbow test, but the bathroom's large enough that you're not going to feel cramped when you're in here at all. Now, for those of you that prefer to cook outside or relax outside and watch TV and, you know, sit outside while you're doing it, this has an outdoor kitchen setup that includes a TV. So that's really a nice little feature here. And then, of course, you've got a little mini fridge in here that does have a spot for ice cubes. So that's always a plus. And then there's some additional storage out here as well. And then just off to the side is where you'll find a griddle that connects onto your RV. Let us know which one of these travel trailers you like the best and why you like it in the comments down below. We'd love to see what you have to say about all of these campers. And by the way, if you're interested in checking out some more RVs with washer dryer prep, just click the box down below and you'll go to our video all about fifth wheels with washer and dryer hookups. See you in the next video.